Alrighty, what's up, Dimitri, Chris? What's going on? We're gonna open it up. You can't really see. Well, lower something. It's kind of faded from the shipping, but this is case 1,429 of only 4,000 cases. I talked to a guy the other day that has ripped a ton of this stuff, and he said it's very nice. He said the female superhero spots hit really well in here. So hopefully this stuff goes good. I do have a second case of this. No idea when we're gonna get to it. I'm kind of like, I don't know, like I was getting a little overwhelmed with product. I ordered some extra stuff at the end of last year, and Tops just ain't slowing down, and I have so much other stuff to break. Like I'm gonna have to start moving some of this other stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead. Did he hit it already? No, he did not. He hit two quad autos. He opened, I think it was like 7 cases. He said, and then he hit 2 quad autos, and he hit some other nice stuff, but he did not hit a RDJ. So let's do our rundown. We got Will Handlin with Ant-Man and Wasp, Black Panther to Mike Formick, Black Widow and Hawkeye to Mark Boccato, Blade and Ghost Rider to Scotty Stoner, Gary Mazzana with Captain America, Falcon, Captain Britain, Megan, and Union Jack. Will Handlin, Captain Marvel, Daredevil and Elektra to John Moran, Doctor Strange also to John, Fantastic Four to Eddie, Ty with Hulk, Iron Man to Chris with Spider-Man spot, Will Handlin with the other Spider-Man spot, Gary with Spider-Man villains, Dimitri with Stan Lee, Swimsuit Special Mike Formick, Todd Coaster with Thanos, Ultron, and Doom, Thor and Loki to Gary, Dimitri with Venom, Vision, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver to Dimitri, Wolverine to Chris, X-Men spot to Gary, Guardians of the Galaxy to Brad Lano, Marvel show leads, X-Men heroes, X-Men villains, and Marvel heroes all to Dimitri. So hopefully this stuff's good. I ordered, like I said, 2 cases. Marvel or Kakawow is kind of like, at least it has been in the past. You order it, you pre-order it, or you don't get any more. Like, there's usually not a chance to rebuy, but so I might need the scissors. These packs are not starting off. Oh, there we go. That one was easy to open. Yeah, I don't know if I may break the other case at some point. I may sell it. I don't really sure. This was not. I knew it was going to take a few days, but wasn't really the easiest film. I appreciate everyone for getting in, but just not. I don't seem to be as many people. Unless you guys are all going to pretty much come back, which hopefully you will. It's going to be a tougher fill next time. So yeah, hopefully you guys will come back. Hopefully you'll love it, and we don't have to question. Oh, these are. Oh, I'm going to need some. Hold on before we get started. This is Cosmos. That's my fault. I need thick stock. I need bigger top loaders. It's probably better that it needs bigger top loaders because I'm almost out of regular size top loaders. And my guy is waiting on his shipment to come in, so I might have to get some top loaders from somewhere else until his come in. Dimitri's coming back. Okay. This is Kakawow Marvel Cosmos. Kakawow Marvel Cosmos. Alrighty. Anybody? Who else is coming back? I had to go in the attic and get top loaders. I forgot Cosmos is thicker stock. Kingpin, Luke Cage. There's our Cosmos. We got Blade, Emma Frost, Drax, Destiny, Shang-Chi. Here's an orange. Scarlet Witch out of 199. Scarlet Witch out of 199. Alright, I've got to find the spot who gets who, because they're not really too, they're all over the place. Scarlet Witch. Who, right there. Scarlet Witch is Dimitri. And that is to 199. Thought you said your guy was kind of expensive. Spider-Girl. Dormammu. Hulk. She-Hulk. We got a Kang on the Cosmos. Hela. Vision. Mystique. Black Widow. And Loki to 360. Loki. That's a good one to get. Good name. And Loki is Gary Mazzana. Loki out of 360. Beast and Magic. Sandman, Kid Juggernaut. To 255, we have Gambit. 255, we have Gambit. Is that X-Men? Yes, that is Gary Mazzana as well with the X-Men spot. Gambit. Who is it? Isn't it Chris? Chris, aren't you a big Gambit fan? I think it's Chris. Quicksilver, Angel, Captain Marvel, Loki, Hercules. I'm not familiar with Hercules. As a superhero, anyway. Psylocke, Blade, Thor, Monica Rambeau. And we have Polaris. That's just a non-numbered insert. Polaris. That's a cool one. What is that one called? Mutants. Spot. Madeline Pryor. Mysterio. Black Bolt. We got Elektra on the Cosmos. Professor X. Gambit. Sunfire. Falcon. Oh, die cut. That's a nice looking die cut card. Dagger. Die cuts are going to be tricky to get into the into the penny sleeve though. Here we go. Dagger. It's a cool one. I like the die. I always like die cut cards. I know you don't have X-Men. I just thought you liked Gambit. I remember you saying from another one. There's an Iron Man, Polaris. We got Luke Cage on the Cosmos, Venom, and Black Panther. All right, so we got 3 numbered parallels in that box. I like Gambit from from the very first Wolverine Origins movie. I like Gambit in there. I wasn't blown away by Gambit in what was it? Deadpool Wolverine. But I'm hoping, and I think they are, I hope they actually make a Gambit movie. Like I really like, I do like whatever his face was, Channing Tatum as Gambit, but I really liked Taylor Kitsch as Gambit in X-Men Origins, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, there you go, Ty. You been playing with those fists? Is it gonna be Is it Channing Tatum, or is someone else playing it? All right, we got Thanos, Doctor Strange, and Captain Marvel. Iceman, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Black Knight. Here's a Cosmos Loki. And Groot. What's that number 2? 360 on the Groot. That looks nothing like the Groot we know. I think that's Brad Leno. Yep, Brad Leno with Groot. Yeah, they kind of remind me, Ty, of Sock'em Boppers. Do you remember those? Sock'em Boppers. Secret Wars. That's another insert card. We have Thor. Sock'em Boppers, Sock'em Boppers. Might be too young for that. Doctor Doom. Nice Cosmos. We got Mutants. We got Colossus. Spider-Man. We got Captain Britain. He's one that I was not familiar with when I was pricing this up and going through the checklist. Die cut Captain Britain, which I believe is Gary. Captain Britain. The die cuts are sick. Wait, what did he say? It's not Rock'em Sock'em Robots, it's Sock'em Boppers. It was just like Hulk hands. You just kind of put them on your hands and you fought. We got a Wasp to 145. Cosmos Infinity. Cosmos Infinity on the Wasp. I believe that's going to Will. Ant-Man, Wasp. Yep, Will Hanlon. Wasp to 145. That's a nice one. Cosmos Infinity. All right. And Elektra. Yeah, a lot of these characters I'm not familiar with. If they don't have, which I haven't watched a new Marvel movie in probably a few years. I did watch Wolverine and Deadpool, but if they don't have a movie, I'm not familiar with them. Like, I don't know. You do know what those are. So yeah, that's what Hulk hands remind me of. I had those as a kid. Those were a lot of fun. So we gotten some nice hits so far, but I guess we're saving the big stuff because you're supposed to get like at least one signature per box, and I think 3 or 4 like lower numbered cards or case, I should say. One signature per case. And I think I'm going to start slowing down with the Kakawow. Maybe doing one case, like getting one of a product and stuff, but there's just too much other stuff coming out right now to hold on to too much. So I was thinking about selling my second case. Madeline Pryor. Jean Grey from the Cosmos. Union Jack, that is to 360, I believe. That is Gary, I think. Yep, Union Jack, that is Gary. Definitely one I'm not familiar with. For Secret Wars, Mr. Fantastic, not numbered. These are cool. I like the Secret Wars ones. That's a cool looking one. And a Doctor Doom. I think we already got one Doctor Doom. Spider-Girl. Mutants. We got Magneto. And Black Widow out of 75. There's one of our lower numbered cards. Black Widow. That is Mark Buocato. That's our first lower numbered hit. That's a nice one too. Yeah, the movies are based off the comics, yes. Is that the one with the guy from Last of Us? I can't think of his name. I haven't seen that one yet. But we got a Black Widow out of 75. Wolverine. Got a Captain Britain on the Cosmos. Die cut coming up. Marrow. Not familiar with Marrow. I mean, it does. Seriously, though, these die cuts don't get any better. Pedro, yep. And Ant-Man. Alright, let me move these all to the side. That is box. That's 3 down. Pedro Pascal. Is that his name? Pascal? Is that his last name? I loved him in the first season of The Last of Us, but I was a huge fan of The Last of Us game, but I never played the sequel. So when season 2 started, I watched an episode or two, and then I got mad and haven't watched it since. Did not know that was going to happen. And that, I feel like, completely ruined the show. Which it would have made me mad in the game as well, but Season 1, I would definitely watch it. Season 1 is phenomenal, especially if you played the game. It is amazing, but I haven't watched Season 2, like I said. Wasn't ready for, wasn't ready for how that season was going to start off. Did not anticipate that. Alright, here we go. Box 4. Sabretooth. Cloak. Black Panther out of 360. That's a really nice one. Is that Mike? Oh, you never. It's still worth the watch. Mike Formick with the numbered Black Panther. Big name there. Black Panther out of 360. It's still worth the watch, even if you haven't played the game. But for me, it was just kind of, fun to watch what I'd already played. Uatu the Watcher. There's going to be a long sword on this stuff, since I don't know a lot of these people. And Scarlet Witch. That is an insert. Avengers. It's a cool insert. The inserts are really nice. Scarlet Witch again. This is numbered to 275. I'm not really sure what the name of the insert is. But Scarlet Witch is going to somebody. Dimitri. Scarlet Witch to 275. A lot of different numbered insert sets. We got another Groot on the Cosmos. We got a Secret Wars Magneto die cut. We got Kid Juggernaut. I do remember him. Did I see your video game? Oh yeah, you have the sports games. Yeah. And there's a nice Cosmos Thor. Yeah, you gotta branch out a little bit. I'm all about some Madden and stuff, but you gotta branch out of the sports games, my guy. For anyone watching as well, if you want into some Bowman Draft, I have my last Bowman Draft hobby up before Megas release next week. But other than Megas, this is the only hobby I have and will get. It seems like you guys really got tired of Bowman Draft super fast. But hopefully we can get this one full. 4 boxes, half case. Hopefully I'm hoping that we get a lot of action during my video, and when I log on afterwards, well, I've moved a little bit. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, here we go. Box 5. Cosmos. We got a nice one. Cyclops. Oh, here's something shiny. Bruce and Betty. Incredible Hulk to 115. That is going to Ty. This is like a comic, or wedding moment. Sorry, wedding moment. Bruce and Betty. Wedding moment to 115. We got a Kid Juggernaut on the Cosmos. Wasp to 360. Another one for Will. Wasp to 360. Hulk ain't smashing in that one. Maybe afterwards. Nighthawk on the Cosmos. Mutants, we got Psylocke. We got Cable to 145 on the Cosmos Infinity. Cable. Who has that spot? I don't know. Dimitri, Cable. Right there. We got Falcon on the Cosmos. Who is that? No more. Die cut, we got Star-Lord. Guardians of the Galaxy. Star-Lord. Another Hulk. She-Hulk. Iron Man on the Cosmos. Alright, that is halfway. Jumping into the second half. Cards look really good. Only knock I will give right now is it seems like there is a very big checklist. A lot of different characters. But yeah, after Bowman Draft, I'm going to probably post up some Ginter X. And I don't know. I feel like it might take. I feel like Ginter X might take a couple days just because everyone's kind of coming off the Bowman Draft high. But we'll let Ginter X sit for a few days. I don't. If it feels fast, we'll break it. But I don't know exactly when it's going to break because we are supposed to get some winter weather this weekend. And then those of you that don't know, when it snows, I'm taking snow days. No work for no snow days. Oh. Kids will be home. We're playing in that snow. Monica Rambeau on the Cosmos. Mysterio. That's a cool one. Black Cat to 360. Black Cat to 360. Black Cat is somewhere on my list. Gotta find her. Okay, maybe not. She's somewhere up there. I'll find her at some point. Dude, I'm watching every chance I get. Cosmos Infinity. Black Bolt. I think I just saw him. That is Marvel Heroes going to Dimitri out of 145. Yeah, I'm checking like every chance I get, dude. I am like a kid when it comes to snow days. I love snow. Black Bolt on the Cosmos. Definitely want a snow day. More than one, too. Marvel Avengers. We got Hawkeye. That's a nice looking card. I don't think, do they even do that anymore? Sunfire. We get like a text message or a phone call or something. Wasp to 75. Girls are hitting. I told you, someone told me that the girls hit. That's going to Will with the Wasp to 75. I'm hoping, man, with what they're saying is coming, I would assume we're going to get more than one. Dr. Doom. I'm telling you, these are my favorite cards. These die cuts, these are some of the nicest die cut cards I've ever seen. Daredevil. Alright, that is 6 down. And 4 to go. Yeah, we, as last I checked, again, it is changed every day since I've checked, but last I checked, it was supposed to start late Saturday night. Some, like, rain, ice mix, and then some snow. and then it was supposed to stop early Monday morning, but dude. Die cuts are disgusting. They were last I checked, they were calling for 1 to 3 inches during the day, and then 3 to 5 at night. So that translates to 4 to 8 inches. If we get anywhere in 4 to 8 inches, I will be MIA for several days. Are you supposed to get anything, Ty? When are you supposed to get it, Will? Probably, I would guess, if we're supposed to get it this weekend, I would guess you're going to probably get something like Thursday, Friday, maybe? Alright. Let's see if we can't find us a cut. There you go. A Hulk on the Cosmos. And She-Hulk on the Cosmos. And Malekith to 360 there. Malekith. I'm guessing that's one of the combo spots somewhere. Saturday. Oh, you're supposed to get it at the same time. Dude, 4 to 8 inches would be one of the biggest, like, largest amount of snow dagger I've ever gotten in North Carolina in my entire life. We got, like, one when I was a kid that was, like, maybe somewhere like up there, like 8 or 10 inches, maybe. But Gwenpool on the Cosmos. But other than that, like, oh, that is a lucky card. I didn't catch that. It felt thicker and different on the back. Gwenpool is a lucky card to 168. Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, we got a bunch back then. But other than that, like, we're lucky if we get a dusting or an inch. Last year we got like an inch, and they closed schools for 3 days. Gwenpool is, man, these combos are loaded. I cannot find anything. There we go. Marvel Heroes. Dimitri with a lucky card. So lucky cards are basically like rip cards. There is a mini card inside of it. Gwenpool to 168. And Secret Wars, another nice Hulk, Ty. Ty's loading up on the Hulks. Wolverine on the Mutants. You mean pretty good. Galactus on the Cosmos. Die cut, we got a Cloak. Go ahead and mark Ty down for Hulk on the next break, right? We got a Professor X. Alright, and moving on. 3 to go. It's always so hard to get up with you. Make sure you want your spot. So yeah, I should just assume that you Hulk for you, right? We did really good. Like, to be honest with you, this break, I hesitated about posting it the other day because I also had something else up, Sapphire, I think. But it got off to a fantastic start. The problem is no hits yet, Scotty. I'm sure we got some base, but no hits. Once we get past that first wave of spots, there's not really many people to jump in. Like that's why I'll always message you guys if you have a spot about getting discounts and stuff, because there's not like a second wave of like people coming in usually. Jean Grey. We need something big for Chris now. He's got 3 big spots. Colossus. Black Cat to 275. Black Cat. Yeah, that's why I always message you for Hulk. That's the spot I know you want. So if Hulk's available, I always tag you. Hella, that is to 360. Hella. Kate Pride. Another Hulk and another She-Hulk. Quicksilver on these cards. These are really nice. Quicksilver. Bullseye. Oh, I wasn't ready for the signature. The Human Torch. Numbered out of 100. Fantastic Four going to Eddie Bobel. Human Torch. Out of 100. Played by, well, originally played by Chris Evans. Die cut. We got Hawkeye. It's a very nice one. I hope they make a Disney die cut like this. And Silver Surfer. Alright, we got 2 left to go. Anybody thoughts? Opinions? Chris just wants to buy the second case out, I think. Right, Chris? Let's see if we can't find a cut auto in here. I kind of want to see one of the swimsuit cards. Like there's a swimsuit spot. No, you're not, man. You're not doing well at the moment. I'm sorry. The swimsuit spot, like there's 8 cards on that checklist, but there's no like. It doesn't specify who's on the card, so other than some examples on the sell sheet, not enough. We'll have to count and see how many there is. There seems to be 3 in every box. Thing. That's a weird looking picture for Thing. War Machine. Who do we have here? Moon Knight to 255. That's a cool looking card. Moon Knight. Sunfire. That is to 360. Again, that's my only problem. Is there's just say the checklist, man. The checklist might be a little bit too big, which is weird because there's not that many boxes. Only 4,000 boxes. We got Rogue. Iceman on the Mutants. Jubilee on the Cosmos. Here's something. Looks different than any other one. Die cut. Galactus. I mean, there really is a lot. Like, I don't know a lot of them, but I think I know more than 3, but I don't know who the heck Spot is. What do we have here? Star-Lord to 45. That's a great card. Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe, is Brad Leno, and it is Star-Lord to 45. That's a good one. Nice looking card right there. When I saw the blue, I was hoping it was an extra script art card. Yeah, I like Marvel, but I don't love Marvel. Not like no offense to Marvel. I'd much rather break Disney. Much rather break Disney over Marvel. they going to keep going with the current X-Men? Or I heard that movie didn't do very well. Ooh, this one's... I guess it has an extra card. So that pack felt really thick, but looks like there's 6 cards in it instead of 5. So, all right, guys, last and final box. Now or never if you need a hit. Polaris, Sandman. I think that's a numbered card. That is definitely a numbered card. And that is probably or maybe a numbered card, but not sure. Disney, they used to do, so Kakawow in the beginning, they did Disney, they did breaks, it was Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel were all in one product, and now they mix them all. I think that one's numbered. One of these I'm thinking is numbered, is not numbered, but Celine, no idea who she is. Uwata the Watcher, no idea who he is. Disney owns Marvel though, but yeah, they've been splitting it up. We're doing them all 3. Oh, there is a thicker card right there. I'll see what that is. Marrow. All right, let's see what we got here. Mutants on the Colossus. That is not numbered. This is probably the same thing then. Oh! A second Human Torch signature. 2 of 10. Oh, man. Eddie Bobel. Wow. Yep, that's right. They used to be. I'm glad they split it for Disney's sake, but Human Torch script art to 10. Yeah, how in the world is that possible? All right, next up. Captain America. What in the world is that? Out of 255, Captain America. All right, and Kingpin on the 360. And I think this is a book. Or maybe they're just stuck together. No, it's a book. Yeah, it's a book. Magneto. Out of 288 of 288 iconic faces. Magneto book card. That is... Where is that going? X-Men. That is Gary Mazzana. Magneto. Numbered 288 of 288. I have to get a big thick case for that. Alrighty, guys. That is it. What did you guys think? What's your opinion on the product? Again, I love the die cuts. They're not numbered, but they're beautiful. Let's see what we got. These are the 275. We got Black Cat and Scarlet Witch. Appreciate it, Chris. Sorry we couldn't hit anything for you, man. I owe you big time for this one. These are the 360. Kingpin, Sunfire, Hela, Malekith, Black Cat, Wasp, Union Jack, Groot, and Loki. What did you have, John? Daredevil, Elektra, and Doctor Strange. Yeah, you didn't. I don't think it hit much for them. These are to 145. Black Bolt, Cable, and Wasp. Wasp did really good. The Ant-Man and the Wasp spot killed it. These are to 255. Captain America, Moon Knight, and Gambit. This is to 199. We got the Scarlet Witch. Black Panther to 360. We got the Wasp to 75. Gwenpool on the Lucky card to 168. We got the Incredible Hulk, Bruce and Betty wedding moment to 115. Black Widow out of 75. Star-Lord out of 45. And 2 script art cards. What are the odds that they're both the Human Torch? 1 to 100 and 1 out of 10. Alright guys, that's it. I really honestly, like, shoot me a message right now. Let me know what your thoughts are on the product. Do we want, again, nothing I'd rush to right now, but do you want to break case 2? Are we one and done? Your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys very much. Let's get Bowman Draft full. I'll see you next time, and fingers crossed for snow.